have joined a community of chiropractors, which makes you a very special person because you have now a very special opportunity to take care of the people. And there's a great need to take care of the people. They're pushing the fact that over the past year or two, or 5, I guess it is, there's a marked increase in Alzheimer's. And there's a marked increase in so many variety of things that go wrong with people. And they can claim it's because they live longer. Well, what's the point in living longer if you don't know you're living? But problem with us as chiropractors, I do believe, is that we don't promote ourselves the way we should. Chiropractic is a service-oriented profession. Our whole purpose is to serve people. Our purpose is to take care of people. And the idea is if we take care of the people and we love the people, we serve the people, and we give them what they need, which is an understanding of what chiropractic is, they'll come back and we'll build a practice. We can't build a practice on marketing. We can't build a practice on advertising, nor can we build a practice on PR. Can't build a practice on having cheap fees, if you will, or lowered fees. We can't build a practice on technique, and we can't build a practice on procedure. We can only build a practice on educating the people. We need to educate the people as to what chiropractic is and the basis of chiropractic, how it works, why we do what we do, and why we don't do some of the things we don't do. And there's so many magnificent things that we can talk about. I want to share something with you because I want you to catch something. I want you to understand that you are privileged to be able to take care of these people. And I want you to understand it's not about money. If you're seeing large numbers of people, money will come to you. It's not about seeing a few people, seeing a few hours that you work and see how much money you can take from each individual. It's not about pocketbook therapy. It's about taking care of the folks. It's about taking care of all the people and doing it with absolute love and passion and desire and being able to tenderly and gingerly become a part of their family and they become a part of yours. And it's a miraculous thing that happens. It's a wonderful thing that happens. I remember distinctly Jim Parker making a statement. He said, you need to take care of all your people as you would your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, or your child. How would you take care of your child? If your child came to you and it was sick and it proved to be very, very ill, how would you do that? What would you do? To ask it if it was insured? Figure out how much money you were going to get out of this? Get out all your diagnostic tools and try to find out what's actually going wrong? Or would you simply say, my God, find the subluxation and correct it and then stand guard and watch her come back or him come back? What would you do? Your practice can take on a new meaning. Your life can take on a new meaning as a student or as a practitioner when you can accept the principle of chiropractic 100% in full faith. Not 90%, not 80% or 70%, but 100%, all of it. An absolute full faith. And does that mean you have to really have it researched? Does that mean you really have to know what's going to happen when you make an adjustment? Or do you have to have faith that, in fact, when I make an adjustment and my intent is absolutely correct and my purpose is to release the power within this individual, and I know that the power that made this body can heal this body, and through my adjustment, this can happen, and I have faith in that, then as a result of my accepting the principle 100%, having absolute faith in it, I teach it, I preach it, I live it, and I deliver it. We need to find out who we are. We need to begin to understand that there's something very powerful inside of us called innate intelligence. We need to understand that that innate intelligence can be denied expression through a subluxation of the spine, of the spinal bones. And when we have pressure on the cord or on the brainstem, we knock out the information as it travels from the brain to the cell, and we have a reduction in the function of this human body. And it can then take on any disease. It can lose its immune system. It can become so debilitated that it no longer functions as a human being. And a chiropractic adjustment, not one, sometimes one, But we need to be able to not only find the subluxation, correct it, we need to maintain that through good management, through love and through concern, so that we can make this person a lifetime patient, so he or she comes in not to relieve themselves of their pocketbook, but to come in on a regular basis. And if you need an adjustment, I adjust you. If you don't need an adjustment, I say, "Man, you're holding your adjustment, go home." We need to start practicing this thing as a real profession. We need to practice it with love. We need to practice it with concern. We need to practice with integrity and honesty and principle. BJ said the principled people are the principled people. And the principle means law. In some religions, principle means God. And if we could practice the way we're supposed to practice, if we can hold ourselves and do ourselves as we should with love and the only concern is my service to you, my being able to do something for you, not for me. I'm not going to adjust you for me. I'm going to adjust you for you. I'm going to do the best I can do through a chiropractic to make your body and you be a better person at any time during the day that you need me. Now, that doesn't mean I'm open 24 hours a day or I'm a hospital. That's not what that means at all. But it means that I'm constantly in service. It means I'm constantly concerned about the welfare of the people. It means that I have taken on this thing called chiropractic as a service to humanity, to play that small part that I can as an individual, but we can, in a very large part collectively, make changes in the so-called health systems and the health care of this world. We can do that.